It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Houston Rockets and the Chicago Bulls. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And the Houston Rockets starting five. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Shepherd in at the point guard position. Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by Michael Jordan. Shepherd, that's good.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepherd just needs to catch it when he's on.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by Harper. 2 points. That one goes.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Outside, Jordan. Pass to Pippen. From outside the arc. They get it back. Longley, and he lays it straight in.
There's just certain guys have a nose for the basketball. I don't think you teach that. Great second effort there.
Pippen against KD. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
Kukoc, he's checked in for Pippen.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Outside Jordan. Pulls it from the elbow. And he comes up with the deuce. Jordan's got 5 points so far.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Smith kicks to Thompson. The three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's good from long range.
A legitimate threat to burn you outside. Kukoc understands when he should take that shot.
Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by Harper. And stolen by Jordan. Outside, Longley. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Jordan. Over Thompson. And there's Michael Jordan. The assist by Kukoc. He has 7.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Smith on the wing. Down low. Şengün with the bucket.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Jordan passes to Kukoc. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Jordan. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Over to the left wing. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Jordan. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Rodman brings the double team. Smith left side. Şengün trying to free himself up.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Here's Harper. They get the rebound. Jordan looking around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Bulls. Kathy, he's checked in for Longley. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. And then for Houston, Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. VanVleet can't get it to go. Bulls leading by 5. Jordan in the corner. Elbow shot. Good as the jump shot falls. Jordan's got 14 points.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
Eason with it, guarded by Jordan. And he gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kerr the pass to Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Over Eason. Kerr outside. Shoots over VanVleet. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to KD. The shot's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Jordan the pass to Rodman. Now Jordan. 14 points for him. Back to Kukoc. The 3. No good that time. Rockets trail by 3. Outside Durant. Battles through traffic and lays it in. KD's got his second basket of the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint. And the Croatian swingman Kukoc, a valuable, multifaceted player who can do a little bit of everything.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Eason with it, defended by Kerr. Eason's shot is good.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Kukoc from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Kukoc has got 8.
Love the assertiveness from Kukoc, a valuable offensive weapon for this team.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Finney Smith with it. He's against Jordan. Finney Smith kicks to Capella. Clock at 4. Here's Eason. And the shot is long.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Here's Kukoc, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead, and they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Bulls on top, up 6. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
20.
In this one. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
So on the floor for Houston. In the backcourt, we'll see VanVleet and Thompson. Tari Eason is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Kevin, back over to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Harper, no good. Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Van Vliet. And here is Capella. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Capella's got his first 2 points of the night.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Here's Pippen. Here's Kukoc. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Rodman is checked in for the Bulls. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Jabari Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Durant's checked in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here's Durant. He has 6. Strong finish by KD.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Brown. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And he's good on the 3-ball. Pippen's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Extending his range there. Pippen hoisted that one up from way downtown.
Shepard the pass to KD. Pass to Shepard. From 10 feet out, it's tipped. Pippen against Durant. Outside Harper. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's Chicago with another bucket. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Durant, and the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Now, here's Pippen. Here's Kukoc. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And it's an 11-point Chicago lead.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
KD passes to Smith, and he can't stop the run as he misses. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against Atlanta. And they recover it. Kukoc kicks to Pippen. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Pippen's got his second bucket of the night.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Timeout called for Rockets.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid.
On defense, Chicago. Shepard the pass to Durant. At the elbow, it's Thompson. And it goes down 2 points.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Kukoc. The 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 12. Smith wide open. He fires. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Smith's got his first basket.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Brown dishes to Kukoc. Thompson against Pippen. Over Thompson. And it's Pippen again missing. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Durant in the corner. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Durant's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets. Outside, Kukoc. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Pippen. Over Thompson. Pippen, no luck.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
To the inside, and Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
And now the first timeout called for.
To the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Cappy, he's checked in for Rodman. Jordan comes in for Kukoc. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Brown. And then for Houston, Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. Here's Finney-Smith. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. VanVleet wide open. Knocks down the three ball. VanVleet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's Pippen on the wing. Lets the three fly. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Thompson. 10 points for him. 5 on the clock. VanVleet kicks to Finney-Smith. Here's Thompson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
KD passes to VanVleet. Misses the three. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Over Thompson. A shot by Jordan, no good. Rockets trail by 5.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's the three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
They lead by 5. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, they were lighting it.
We've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? Tony Kukoc, an impressive effort here today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Rodman is out there with Longley. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Harper. And it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Jordan passes to Harper. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And Şengün throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, this is a big part of his game, creating offense for his team off the glass.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Team foul. At the line.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Now here's Durant. Shoots over Pippen. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Kevin Durant.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The offensive rebound. Longley banked in off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Basket good. Shepherd's got 6.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Jordan kicks to Harper. Lets it go with the three. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Harper. Thompson on the posts. Jordan on him, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Luke Longley. The Rockets also changing it up. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Durant. Here's with the York Knicks. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you know for that matchup with Oklahoma City, that one's going to be the 7th game of the season, almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Kevin, back to you.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Thompson. Houston shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Harper dishes to Kukoc. Pippen outside. Over Eason. And again, Chicago. No good. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They lead by 1. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Jordan. 16 points for him. Back to Pippen. It's up a 3. Here's Kukoc, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Shepard with the ball, working on Rodman.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Chicago.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. Pippen's got 11.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball. And
Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Steve Kerr's checked in for the Bulls. Brown comes in for Harper. The Rockets also changing it up. Steven Adams comes in for Jabari Smith. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Shepard. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Outside Jordan. Over Finney-Smith. And the Bulls take on 2 more. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
VanVleet with it. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
On the wing, Kukoc. There's the triple. Back to Jordan. Over Finney-Smith. No good from Jordan.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Here's Finney-Smith. No scoring in this one. Pass to Capella. It's stolen by Rodman. And here's the fast break. Here's Kerr. A new 14 for the Bulls.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Eason makes the most of the high percentage shots. Eason's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets. And Chicago has possession. Jordan passes to Kerr. Outside, Jordan. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Jordan. Pass to Kerr. Back to Jordan. Puts it up from 17. And Adams sends it back.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league, Steven Adams, challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Luke Longley's checked in for the Bulls. And a switch here also for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Kerr. Here's Houston now. And stolen by Longley. 4 seconds separating the shot game clocks. Fires the 3, and Kerr gets it to go on the assist by Jordan. Kerr's got 5.
And that's Kerr's bread and butter. Love shooting from downtown.
And here is Van Vliet. And the layup falls. Van Vliet's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
66.
Assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Thompson is out there with Shepard. And it's Şengün in at center.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
And here are the Rockets now. Trailing by 2 to the middle. Here's Şengün. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Harper. Jordan outside. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
Bulls foul. Luke Longley. 3rd personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Houston.
He's off on the second.
There should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
Harper kicks to Pippen. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. Pippen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Shepard the pass to KD. Count that bucket.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
Shoots. Kept alive. It's stolen by Smith. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. He gets it in there.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Jordan over Thompson. Jordan can't get it to go.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Şengün trying to free himself up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Pippen.
Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
And among NBA bigs, he is.
And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat him.
Now, here is Jordan.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Smith, the pass to Shepard. Tries from 7. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways. And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Harper. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Smith.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Lets it go from 14. Misses off the left iron.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Shepard. Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. Here's Harper. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammates.
Durant inside. Guarded by Pippen. And that one, good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Jordan finds Pippen. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Smith. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's a 9-point Houston lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Back to Jordan. Over Thompson. And Thompson sends it back.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Now here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
And I enjoy watching Harper as he fends off the contact. Awesome at just finding those little cracks in the defense and exploiting them.
Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Harper. And it's Shepard missing.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
The shot's good from Smith.
He's got confidence to let it go from anywhere beyond the arc, whether it's the corner or up top. Smith makes a defense work. Almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck A bunch of hard work and a whole lot of talent.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's envy.
Oh, the big fella from Croatia, Toni Kukoc, on fire.
Van Vliet up top. He's guarded by Harper. Van Vliet kicks to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys.
Tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Inside. And Şengün throws it down.
Boy, Van Vliet, just great vision and feel for the game.
Pippen, the pass to Kukoc. Oh, good with the triple. Rockets leading by 9. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
There's Van Vliet.
Team foul.
A floater. Rejected. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 13 points in just this quarter. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Thompson passes to KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Jordan. Over Thompson. Jordan can't get it to go.
Bulls foul. Michael Jordan. Second personal foul.
The first one falls.
Team foul. Thompson.
And so Thompson nails both of them. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jordan finds Pippen. To halt the run, it's rebounded by Houston. Van Vliet outside. Over Kukoc. Count that one from Van Vliet. Outside Kukoc. Three-pointer. And the Bulls get it back. Goes up again.
Michael Jordan.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. See you later.